was you just, being you?
What does it mean to lead adults on? I don't know what that means. Oh, wow. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, because a lot.
That's valid.
Okay.
But then at the same time, there was not a time that I didn't mention that to anybody. Who are the boys you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I always made a note to every single person. So I don't know where the leading on started from or where it ended. But I guess it's what it is.
Okay, cool. Because I was thinking Kola, coin, chasing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so except maybe you had, what's it called right now? You saw them as friends and they thought that, it was something more than that.
Yeah, we were friends. Okay. It was always on a friendship.
On a friendship thing.
Good friendship.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, it was also looking like Kola had some connection. And was there at any point in time in the house that you probably told him that, look, we're good, I like you, but not like you well enough to, further something?
They always spoke about it. There was a screenshot that I saw some time ago on TikTok. I don't know if they showed a full clip.
Okay.
We had a full-blown conversation.
Right.
At some point, it was, okay, you know what? He even asked, how would you feel if I stopped giving you attention? I'm like, perfect, do you. Whatever makes you happy. So not one time, not twice, did I not mention it. But at the same time, I would not hide the fact that it did seem like it.
Right.
It's a house. We see every single day. It's a confided space. And then clips are clips.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I mentioned it to every single person. So there was no leading on at any particular time.
All right. So before we move on to Isabella, you and Big Suso had a conversation one time, and you've always said it to yourself. You've always said it out rather that you are self-centered, like you like to do things for yourself.
Yeah.
And it kind of came across as like, are you trying to say that you could care less about how other people feel or what happens around other people that you can't be bothered? Do you want to shed more light on that?
I find it very ludicrous when people try to make it seem like we did not all walk to the house alone, and we didn't decide that, okay, look, whatever we're doing, we're here for the money at the end of the day.
Right.
It is not like a party that we came to kumbaya. It was like every single one of us were competitors. So how would I have looked out for someone else if I didn't look out for myself at first?
Right.
So every single day I had to put myself first, and whoever had issues with it, they should deal with it. It's what it is at the end of the day.
Closest to you, so Kola, you saw Coin,
Okay.
you saw Dede. And I believe the perspective you have in the house, the first one, what you see when you come out of the house, a lot of people are like, Dede's friendship and yours is interesting. Kola's chasing is interesting. Now that you're out of the house, what do you see differently and what do you see clearly now?
About my relationships and
Yes.
friendships and
Yeah.
nothing, absolutely nothing. What happened. Moving forward, I want to move forward.
Okay, you want to
So
move forward.
whatever that happened, cool. Now what's next?
What's
It's getting
next?
boring.
Well, you
What's
know
next?
this video round is about what happened.
Yeah.
Even though we're going to capture what is going to happen. So just
Yeah.
tell us, do you genuinely feel like Kola had good intentions during your time in the house?
Now there are two sides to this story.
Okay.
There's a side that I didn't see, and there's a side that I was a part of, which is me experiencing him one-on-one. So from the personal perspective, which is our conversations, how he was to me, I could have said that. And then there's the other side of the story, which is the things that I didn't see. That is the parts that I still don't know how I feel about.
Can you just give us one example? Come on, Dede.
No, I'm just saying, no, I'm not trying to play it safe. I'm just saying generally that coming out and seeing clips, now it feels weird. But at the end of the day,
weirdest?
there's so many clips. It's like, I'm sure for the next 1 week, we'll probably keep seeing ourselves on every single.
So there wasn't one thing that shocked you. Say, Kola, after all the things you are telling me, this is what you do.
There are stops, but anyways, it is what it is, and I just want to move forward.
Okay.
And just start a new chapter in my life and just focus on myself right now.
Always have the guys make food for you. Even when you want to bed, you will ask them to cook for you for a period of time. Somebody's asking that. It's not me. In fact, it's IB who's asking, why don't you like cooking?
Because I'm just a girl.
Oh, you're just a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She has a follow-up to that. So, do you really have a boyfriend, or was it a strategy for the game? I think she's asking for her brother or somebody.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay, so
It was never a strategy for the game.
no, she has a boyfriend.
Shows Dede. But most importantly, fashion is something that I find very expressive.
Right.
And TV, your job, in case you want to quit.
No, thank you very much.
I have a note. Do you live in Lagos?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So like radio, TV, hosting, absolutely. Just show up and be the best in whatever.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm very open-minded to learn and be adapt to any opportunity that comes my way.
Okay. I like the sound of that. She's open-minded.
Generally just grow, and I'm not scared of anything.
Love it.
That's a typical challenge.
Is what is there, like the physical appearance, and I think, I'm not sure, but somebody chipped in, no depth, and you affirmed that. How did you get to that conclusion? Just day two.
I didn't get to that conclusion. I just repeated what someone said. It was the conversation that we were having, and then it was a continuation of the conversation we were having, and I just repeated what the person said. Medical thing. Yeah. I didn't just mention Dede, I mentioned Joanna, I mentioned there's no depth to her. I repeated what was said.
But you did say there's nothing fascinating about her look.
I repeated what was said.
No, I watched this conversation actually. You did say, I watched it, that's why this is funny. You did say,
I repeated what was said.
Sultana.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So did you say that there's nothing fascinating about, the only thing fascinating about Dede is just her physical appearance, or not?
We were having a conversation, and like I said, I repeated
That he spoke, but you mentioned that Dede has no depth, and whatever is fascinating about her on surface level. So, how did you come about that, though?
Okay, so
Can
that
you
was
just move to the mic so I can hear you? Thank you.
that conversation was a continued conversation from a conversation that I already had with another housemate, and then they were airing their opinions, right?
Yeah.
And this particular housemate, I guess they had an issue with somebody, right? And then it sparked up something, and that was how I started getting opinions. Oh, because I can't be with this person, do you understand? Then I would make it a living hell for the other person.
Okay.
So conversations were coming up, and the thing is, I wasn't even the one that made that statement. It was Faith that made that statement first.
So it's great that we're clearing it up.
It was Faith that made this statement. I just repeated the word on
Voice notes, we have messages. Let's listen to this voice note which came in. Let's listen up.
Please help me ask that young man what his intentions were with Joanna. Was it going to be a sneaking thing, like, jump from bed to bed, like, 5 minutes with Salty, 2 minutes with Joanna? Or was that his intention? Or was it like that one line thing, like, we were tipsy, he needed somebody to like cuddle? I don't know, because Joanna left that weekend, so if she was still. Please let me ask him. That one is very, very important. I need to know why he did what he did, and what he was thinking, and what his intentions were after that weekend.
All right, and I think it continues.
Yeah, she has another one.
Okay. Yeah.
And we need to know why he was always throwing Sultana under the bus. I mean, simple question. She's your favorite girl in the house. Obviously, he's always hanging out with her. He was always with her and all that. I mean, she was, in the house, you get simple questions, and the girl will be,
All right. So we get the gist.
And you already know the question is for you, right?
You can stop.
Okay, so
we're not supporting women, so yeah.
So I'll start with Joanna. She's an amazing dancer, and we connected on that level. I see Joanna as my dance partner, and that was what it was. Every Thursday and every Saturday, that's something I look forward to, because I'm passionate about dance as well, and that's the only person I could connect with on that level. So it was that. And that was it. That was it for Joanna. And I don't think I should.
close
Yeah.
a little. Do you think it's possible that your friendship will be repaired?
Like I said, I don't know about that. We came out to like a new world, and everybody's focused on themselves. So I don't know.
I mean, you're focusing on yourselves, which is fine.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you also need each other to build each other up, whether you want to admit it or not. So because sometimes some friendships are just, keep you guys As the friendships you want to repair. You guys need each other.
Yeah, but we'll never know at this stage because this is the early stage. This is where everything is still overwhelming and we're still taking in a lot of information and a lot of things. So we'll never know. But I'm curious to find out too.